separate times.
Same time. So you guys can probably watch Danielle. She's better at it than I am. So first thing you're going to want to do when it's your turn, you're going to want to arrange your desk. Kind of get your desk ready, get all that. You're going to want to take the lids off that. You're going to want to take the lids off your fragrances. You're going to get all your lids and all. Well, first thing you're going to want to do is put on your safety gear. Good work, Danielle. I appreciate you doing it right first. So safety first. Put your gloves on. Now nothing in here is going to hurt you real bad, but we have glasses to keep you from splashing stuff in your face. The mask is to keep you from splashing stuff in your mouth. Nobody wants any of that. The hat is to protect you from having to see my hair. All right. Do I look great? Perfect. Danielle, how come you're not dressed up?
I just wear glasses.
All right, so we want to make sure our oil is under 120 degrees. That's why we are checking it with this thing. You never want to mix it. Any of your items are above 120, you don't want to mix. So we're 108, that's great. So you don't want to let it get too cold. If it's down under 102, the palm oil will start to solidify and then it won't mix well. So you want it to stay 108. Make sense? Or under 120. The cooler it is, the longer mixing time you have. So that's also something to think about. The closer to like 105 you can get it, the more time you have to work with it. All right, so like I said before, you never pour anything into the lye water, always the lye into the oil. So first things first, we're gonna put the sodium lactate, which is in the red vial, into your oil. It is a hardener. It will help your soap set up over time. Then we're going to pour our fragrance oils. Yours is in a brown vial. Ours is in this vial. We're going to put that in there.
And if you're using lavender fields, you'll also pour in your vanilla stabilizer.
Yeah, you'll put your vanilla stabilizer in as well, which Danielle is going to do over there. Okay, the next thing, you're going to want to get your mixer, have your mixer ready. These mixers are weird. You guys all noticed they had a little delay before they started. So you're going to hold it just like this, put this in the web, put your 2 fingers here, turn this dial all the way to the right, and then you're going to want to get your mixer in there, get your mixer mixing. Then you just pour. Pour careful so you don't splash your neighbor. Now you'll notice in the video, the oil kind of sits on top of that ring. You're going to want to get that ring out, but be careful when you come up that you don't tip this thing too far and stick soap all over Danielle. So you're going to get a nice solid cream color. And if you're doing 2 colors, you have to split this oil in half because you can't put 2 colors in the same pot. There's a fly. Some sort of bug tried to get me. So once you have a nice solid cream color, that's a crazy delay right there. Once you have a nice solid cream color, you're going to split it in half.
You're splitting it 1/3.
Okay. Which color is 1/3? This ugly yellow?
Purple.
Oh, that's too bad. I hate this yellow color. It's a different yellow than we gave you, just so you guys can be excited about it. I always try to mix it in a little bit by hand first to keep the powder from really floating up. Always mix your light color first, so you're not putting your dark color into your light color. You're going to want to get the sides clean, so you get your dye run all the way through. Otherwise you'll have this I don't know why I have this mask on. Supposed to, that's why. Safety first. Once your color's mixed with the solid, then switch to your dark color. If you mix your dark color first, then you'll have dark color in your light color. Just put your whole head in oil here. You should have put the camera on the other side. You should have tested on that first. If you're happy with your color, you don't have any streaks in there or anything else, you feel like it's good and mixed, you can take that off.
Now this is my favorite part where you guys watch me and ignore John. So there's two ways that you guys can do it. When you guys are grabbing your color, you can get both of them and you can just pour it in there and do a swirl and just pour. Or another favorite thing of mine that I like to do, that it's a little bit cool, I just pour in the color in there. And you want to try to get everything out as much as you can. And then you guys can look at the TV because it's going to be overhead. So if you guys see, you guys can't. It's very just like a lot of white, some green. So I just like to put in the spatula and just mix it around a little bit. Don't over mix it. And then you just get your tray. Where am I at? And then you just pour it, and you can just pour it all in there. So when you guys cut it, it'll be like a super, it's gonna be very, whatever comes out. So you guys can do it in two ways. And then you guys just wanna make sure you guys are filling everything. Whoops, don't spill. And you guys wanna scrape everything out because it makes it easy for washing. And you guys get more soap out of it. And then if you get
Danielle's trying to get you to scrape it out because she has to wash these dishes. Now, one of the hardest things to clean out of a pot is soap.
It is.
It makes no sense, but it's not really soap yet. The chemical process is going to be going on for a while. So it's like cleaning oil out of your pots and pans. That's also kind of hard. It's like thick oil. So when you make it at home, you're going to want to try to scrape as much out of it while it's soft as you can. Danielle does make nicer soap than I
And I just had a little extra, so I'm just putting it in one of the onions. And that's how you guys decorate yourself. See, I told you, third time.
Pour too much in this one and not enough. That's okay.
Do you want to put some in this mold?
What?
Do you want to put some in this mold?
No, I feel good about it right here. It's not going to fill that. Just leave that like this. All right, sorry, we're talking amongst ourselves up here. Who has questions?
Tell me about the oils and how you mixed all that. The recipe's here, so it says how much you put in each oil.
Yeah.
And then the whole heating thing, how do you heat it?
You can use a bowl. You can put a pot on a stove. We use one of those little magnetic convection things. So you have to use a steel pot for that. You can't use aluminum.
But you don't want to make it like extremely hot because then you're going to have to wait a very long time to reduce the...
And you don't want to add your fragrances while the oil's hot either because it'll cook the fragrance right out of the essential oil. So we use pure essential oils in our fragrances. You can buy fragrance oils that are a mix. You'll need a little more oil than the recipe says if you buy a fragrance oil. The essential oil you need less, it's more concentrated. But you always want to wait for it to cool down before you add that. Just you can heat it in a pot on a stove. Some people will tell you that if you're going to use these pots to make soap, that don't use them for anything else. But if you wash them well, there's nothing wrong with them. They're not going to hurt you. The lye, like I said, you're going to want to wear gloves the entire time you work with lye, even just the water after it's mixed. What other question did you have? Oh, how we decided to make soap is we just made it and then we threw a bunch away because we didn't know what we were doing. And then we found that website, the Cosmetic Labs website, and then we started plugging our formulas into that. And then you come up with good, it tells you how much fragrance oil to add, it tells you how much lye and water to add. You tell it what size bar you're making, essentially. And it tells you the rest. Okay, so here's what we're gonna do. 2 people are gonna go at each row, so 4 of you are gonna go first. Actually, let's do this. You 4 are all together, huh? Did you 4 come together?
Just try with me.
Oh, those 3 came together. For some reason, I thought one of you walked in with them. I guess you all walked in together. Or whatever. Okay, so first thing you're going to do, you're going to get your gloves on. You're going to get your glasses on. If you're wearing glasses, you don't have to wear the glasses on your desk. You're going to get your mask on.
Do we need 2?
And then get...
2 at the end and then the
Yeah.
middle person does it.
If you want, you can do those 3 and then one of the kids.
Yeah, so we're going to have...
Like the 2 ends.
Let's have the 2 ends kind of watch each other, and these 2 folks watch each other. So we're going to have 3 of you go, and then 3 of you go. So one of these 2, whichever one of these 2 wants to go first.
At these?
Yeah, these 2 on the end, and she can turn around and just help her.
What do we do?
You're going to turn around and look at her.
Okay.
Okay, first things first, you're going to uncap all your stuff, arrange your desk how you think you want it.
So you made an extra big batch, so you have 2 of those.
Yes,
Otherwise,
because we poured 2. They make me make soap for the store while I teach the class.
how rude.
Now we're in the business of selling soap here, so. Okay, so you're going to want to uncap your colors, uncap your fragrances, uncap your vanilla stabilizer if you have it. Get it all situated where it's going to be nice and easy for you to grab.